today. We'll move on to the regional track meet. We are on K-West with the whole K-West crew. And alongside with me, I'm John Boswell, is Jake Berry from 956 Sports. And we're about to watch one of my new favorite athletes run the girls' 800-meter run. So the girls scheduled to run in this event are Alex Cruz from Edinburgh, Violet Torres from PSG Memorial, Sofia Salinas from Hannah, Jaren Pena from Weslaco, Rachel Izaguirre from Veterans, Devin Sanchez from Harlingen, Rihanna Zamfir from Veterans, and Stephanie Martinez from PSG Memorial. The fastest qualifier and the Valley's fastest time in the 800 has been run this year by Alex Cruz from Edinburgh. Her time, 2 minutes, 14.02 seconds. So Alex is running to move on to regionals, and I believe she may have the fastest time in the region. So her goal is and should be the state championship in Austin in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, and Alex is going to be in Austin. So next year she signed to run for the Longhorns. She's, you look at her. She's, you got to meet her the other day.
Oh yeah,
she's tiny. She's
tiny.
Not your prototypical
and
runner.
I was kind of embarrassed when I was telling her how well I thought she did. She looked you in the eye and she said thank you, but you could tell she didn't necessarily like being the center of attention, which someone that good should be used to being the center of attention.
Yeah, and there was a great article in the newspaper about her today.
Yes, very good article today.
And she's a pit bull though, and you're going to see in the events that she does run, she is a front runner. She's not somebody that's going to sit back with the pack. She's not going to wait for everybody to catch up or stay with her. She sets the pace, and everybody else has to basically keep up.
Well, she's a full 5 seconds faster than the second place time in this event. And that may not sound like much, but 5 seconds is a pretty good margin. 10 seconds over the third fastest time, 12 seconds faster than the fourth fastest time. I mean, she is maybe not in a class by herself, Jake, but doesn't take long to call roll, as they say.
Yeah, and we also have to remember that sometimes, you don't run your hardest. I hate to say that. But your times aren't indicative of how well you actually can run, because sometimes you take a little bit off at the end of a race.
But not her, from what I've seen. And there she is, number one in the far left of your lane, in the blue and red of the Edinburgh Lady Bobcats. And by number is their qualifying spot. So if you see someone wearing number 7, they have the 7th fastest time coming in. Here they go, moving up to the starting line. And we had a clean start in the girls' 800-meter run. And Alex stayed out in her lane. Maybe she was confused about cutting in. Sometimes they half stagger them, and she has to run over there before. But here she goes. I'm going out front, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, and I think a lot of the times she wants to run the outside. She's not a very big person.
Right.
She's not tall.
And she doesn't want to get boxed in either.
She wants to run the outside as much as she can so she can get that edge and pull ahead. And as you see right now, she's trying to create that distance right now. Violet Torres from PSG Memorial is trying to keep up with her right now.
Well, she had the second fastest time, and I'm sure they've run against each other for years. You kind of know how someone runs, and Coach has been saying, if you go when Alex goes, you're going to get to go to regionals.
Yeah.
If you can hang on her hip and go when she goes, well, I don't care if you beat her, you're going to end up at regionals. But look at the determination. What a great shot right there.
And right now you see number 5, Rachel Izaguirre from Brownsville Veterans. She's trying to make a move on the pack right now. She's trying to get around. She's running on the outside. There's pros and cons to running on the outside. You're going to waste a lot of energy trying to catch up.
Look at the gap that she's opened up on second place, and second place has opened up a huge gap on third place.
Yeah, and that's the pack, really.
And right now, third place is Jaren Pena from Weslaco. She is running again all alone. Alex Cruz, Edinburgh, who will be wearing the burnt orange of the Lady Longhorns in a year in the Big 12. And you got to see her before she was famous.
Yeah, and you see right now, I mean, she's got half a curve on the rest of the pack.
Oh, yeah.
Violet Torres is right behind her.
They're getting ready to go right in front of us. I'm trying to see how big a lead she has. She has about a 25-meter lead right now. Coming in wire to wire, Alex Cruz, you have been a pleasure to watch this year. Great luck next week in regionals. I know Mr. Jake Berry will get to see her in the hallway before next week and get to tell her in person, but that was an outstanding run by Alex Cruz. Here we go. You know, when you watch a replay with Alex, it's the same as it looked in real life. She's got her thoughts down, her arms moving, striving hard. And the area champ in the girls' 800-meter run from Edinburgh, Alex Cruz.
You know, and a lot of times you'll see a girl take it, or an athlete take it easy on that backstretch when she knows that, you know, there's nobody even close. But she didn't. She just kept pushing through.